if you look here, you are going to see that Amazon has 310 million active customers. And among these customers, guess what? 220 million, they have subscriptions. What does this mean to us? This means that these people, they have their carts saved on Amazon and they are ready to click and buy. So us, if you want to start a business, one of the best things that you can do is to use Amazon's customers because they already have their customers. You can create your own product and then you put in front of Amazon customers. That is one of the easiest business that you can start. And now, of course, there are many places like Shopify where you can start your own website. But the disadvantage with that is that when you build your own website, you need to drive traffic to that website. Is that something that you want to do? Yes, with time, that's what you want to do. But as you are starting, if you are starting a business from scratch, my encouragement to you is that use existing traffic. If you can use existing traffic, your business is going to grow faster. And when you are selling on these platforms that already have existing traffic, then you can also put some of your products on your own website. So you are making money already, and then you are taking that money now to invest on your own personal website. So today I want to show you step by step how you can start an FBA business. A simple business model that you can start using Amazon's traffic. So what are we going to do? I'm going to show you how to use AI to be able to search for a product that you can start selling. Now, I'll show you exactly how to outsource those products, how to create your own packaging, how to brand your products, and how to send your products to Amazon. Now, what happens is that this business model is called FBA. There are different types of business models that you can do on Amazon. One of them is FBA. FBA is you branding your own product and sending to Amazon, and then Amazon take charge. From there, Amazon is going to, if anybody buys your product on Amazon, Amazon is going to ship that product to that person. At that point, you really don't have much to do. You can run ads and put your products in front of customers, especially if you are just starting, so that your products are going to rank higher. Because, of course, there are so many people competing on Amazon selling those same products. You know how sometimes when you go to buy from Amazon and then you see the same product from different suppliers, those are all people who are selling their personal products on Amazon. Now, you can take those same products and then you rebrand them. You can improve what is lacking. Let's just go and I'll walk you through exactly how you can do this. So when I started selling on Amazon, there were many different softwares that we're using to be able to determine which product is the best product to sell, looking at the profit margin and all of that. But right now with AI, I've tested these things and it really doesn't make so much difference. So what I'm going to do is that we are just going to use ChatGPT, and you can use Claude. So I'm just going to paste this prompt here. I'm telling ChatGPT to help me to find 10 products that I can sell on Amazon, and I can outsource these products from Alibaba. These products that I can easily brand, I can easily make it luxurious, I can make changes, and I'll be able to make high profit margin. So there are just some few things that I've put. So I actually have this prompt that I have here that I use for things like that. I just copy and paste, and then it gives me everything. But if you want to go through all of this, it will take so long. If this is something that you are interested in, I can send you the prompt so that you can just use it. You'll be able to copy in and paste, and then you'll be able to use exactly the prompt that I used. This simple prompt that I'm using here, I'm going to put it in the description so that you'll be able to take it and follow me step by step. So now I'm just going to go ahead and click enter. So I'm just going to click enter, and now I'm going to wait and then wait for ChatGPT to bring us those ideas. This is something that used to take so long for me to be able to do. Now look at what ChatGPT has done. ChatGPT has given me ideas. So one of the product is sleep mask. Then this one is travel case. There are different things that ChatGPT has given me. One of the things that I'm looking at, I want to look for something that has high profit margin. So they are giving us estimated gross margin right here. ChatGPT is giving us typically the price that you can sell that product on Amazon. So for example, this one you can sell it between $19, between $20 to about $35. And this is how much you are going to buy that product from Alibaba, between $2 and $4. So you can start immediately to start seeing the profit that you are going to make. And now, of course, when you buy this product like this, you are going to put in the work, you are going to do some other things. One of the things that I want you to know is that Because sometimes you can look at it and say, oh, I'm buying this thing for $2 and I'm going to sell it for $19 or $35. Why is everybody not doing it? Of course, that's the question. Why is everybody not doing it? Even this video that we are watching here, many people will watch it. Maybe just 2-3 people are going to end up starting this business. It's the same reason. Why are people not doing it? Because some people watch the videos and they keep procrastinating. Some people watch the videos and they don't take steps and they keep turning around the same spot, and you keep feeling, why is my own life like this? Just because you are not taking advantage of the opportunities that come your way. Now, this prompt has given us all these many ideas. So in this case, now, what I do is that I'll take every one of them, just check them to make sure that these are products that I like. So one of the criteria that I am giving is that the products have to be lightweight. When I started doing Amazon FBA, for those who know my story, the first product that I designed was too heavy. And so I shipped that product to Amazon. First of all, the weight of the product was eating into all my profit. And at the end, I had to really stop that product. And then I started other products. Another secret that I want to tell you is that when you want to start a product, if there is a way that you can start a product where you'll be able to have repeat customers. So when somebody buy one thing, they are also going to need a second thing. That's also a very good product. That's a good way for you to start a brand, because you'll be able to build different products that are relatable, and you are going to be able to build a beautiful, luxurious brand. So let's just go ahead and look at the product. Let's take the first one, sleep mask. So you come now like this. I'm going to just copy this and I will go to Amazon. I want to see the product, because sometimes you can have this thing like this and you have no idea how the products are. So I'm going to come to Amazon now and I'm going to search. So this is sleep mask and this is the product. So it's a very good product. It's easy. Just looking at it, you can see that it's a good product and you can really have a good margin. So look at how this person has packaged it. They have this small, let me click on it and we can see it clearly. So they have this thing that they put it there. Look at their brand name, MZOO. So those are things that you now can do on your own product, right? So this is just an idea, and you can also get all these images. You take now the product and then study them and see which one you really want to create. So this is an idea. Now what I do is that I'm also just going to come here. I'll click on it like this, right? Go to other products, and then I'll see the things that people are saying that are not good. Like this negative review. This person took their time to write this critique. This person took their time to write this beautiful review. So I'll read it, all these negative reviews, and then I'll see the problems that are in this product. Now, when you see all these problems, you also see the things that are good in the product. What I do is that I'm going to go ahead and go to the top sellers, the 5 top sellers. You want to start a business like this, it's something that you want to do for a long time, right? Because you are first of all going to put in money. And when you already design your first product, then it becomes a business. Like for me, there are products that I started selling since 5 years ago. Now, I really don't do much on those products again. When my products are finishing, I just go to the manufacturer and they ship it again. You want to take your time to build a product that you can be proud of, a product that you can sell for long. So what I encourage you to do is that go ahead and look for the best seller, right? And then order the product of the best seller. And then you are able to physically touch that product, physically look at it to see how that product looks. What is it that is making that product a bestseller? Now, you also look at the negative reviews and see what people are complaining about. Now, when you see all the complaints that people are giving, now, the next thing is you are also going to go to a manufacturer. So let's go now and go to a manufacturer. So you go to Alibaba. This is it, alibaba.com. So when you go to Alibaba, now you go ahead and also search for the product that you are looking for. So I've just gone ahead and I've put sleep mask. So these are the sleep masks that have come out. Remember, you saw the price that ChatGPT gave us. ChatGPT says it's going to be about $2 to something. And look at this. This is exactly the price. So you see how much they are selling this product here in Alibaba. You can look at it. Look at this exact same product that we saw on Amazon. This same exact one. Look at it. Let me go again. Let me go back to Amazon and we'll see that product. So this is the product I saw. So just look at this product. You can take it into different colors, right? You can make it in a way that you have different colors depending on what customers are buying. Now you just take your time, look at it like this. You can see how the different products are. You can now go, as we go now to Alibaba. So take your time and look at them and make sure that you look for something, like I said before, look for the best selling product. Now I will order them. to see how that product looks. And then now when you come here on Alibaba, you also look for for products. So for example, let's say we want to sell this product. I'm just going to come here and click here. So look for at least 10 manufacturers, right? And then you look at their prices. The one thing that I want you to take note of is that make sure that they are verified, because some sellers here on Alibaba are not verified. Make sure that the buyers, make sure that they are verified. And then another thing that I want you to take note of is the years. How long have they been selling? You want to take people who have been selling for at least 5 years. That's good. You want to make sure that they are a reputable company too. So after you've done all of that, you have an idea. So what I will do is that, so now you are going to go ahead and contact about 10 suppliers here. So when you contact about 10 of them, now they will respond to you. So after you've contacted them, what I do is that I will also go ahead and order the same product from Alibaba. So when the product gets to me, now I'm going to compare it with the best seller that I saw on Amazon. What are the differences? What are the things that are on this product that are not on my product? What are the things that the Amazon product has that this Alibaba product doesn't have? Now I'm going to tell the supplier, these are the changes I want to make on my product. You make sure that all those negative reviews, you now correct those things on your product. So maybe, for example, people were complaining that when they sleep, the thing hurts their ears. Now it is your place to go ahead and fix that particular thing in your product, so that your product will solve that problem that people are complaining about. So after you've done all of that, now the next thing is your packaging. Packaging means everything. I'm going to tell ChatGPT that I want to build a brand based on the sleep mask, right? ChatGPT should give me 5 names. You want to also make sure that those names are not branded. Take those names, go to Amazon, search to make sure that nobody is having those same names. Now, after ChatGPT gives me the names, so these are different names that ChatGPT has given me. So it says Ludnara and Somia. So these are different names that ChatGPT has given. So you can now go ahead and take any of them. So let's say, for example, we are going with Lutnara. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to tell ChatGPT that I will take this. So now I'm telling ChatGPT that I want to design a luxurious package. Of course, you need to take your time, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put in the prompt like that. So I want to design a package that when somebody sees this package for the first time, it looks and it feels luxurious. So when you want to start a business, you want to do things like that. Now, think about all these luxurious brands. For example, you can even give names of some luxurious brand that ChatGPT can emulate, right? And then you give that to AI, and AI is going to help you. Imagine when I started, these things were not there. You have to use your brain to figure out how you want your business to look. But now you just have the idea, and then you give it to AI, and AI is going to help you to develop that business idea that you have in your mind. So this is time that nobody is supposed to wait. So now this is what AI has given us, and it looks so dark, but this is a luxurious feel. Look at the name of our brand. We already have a business. So I'm just going to ask AI to add some pink feel to it. So now let's see what AI is going to do. So now AI has added some pink to it. So you can look at the difference just by, looking at what you want. So you see how this one look at the first one. The first one really looks so dark. But now, to me, I actually like this one. Look at the brand name. I really like it. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to ask AI to create a box for our product. Now, this is you trying to design your brand, so that you want to make it in a way that when somebody sees it, they are already attracted to your product. And now, remember, you've already known how to outsource your product. You want to also make sure that the packaging of your product is so good. Now, when we finish with our packaging, you finally have your product. Wow, look at that. Look at our product. So this is the kind of thing that you can design, and now our product is like this. So what you are going to do is that you now have an idea. When you contact your supplier, sometimes the suppliers, they are able to create this branding for you. Sometimes you can hire somebody. What I do is that I hire a freelancer. You can go to Upwork, and they are going to design this box for you. you can now use AI, but I prefer to get somebody who already understands it. I used to use 99 Design. So you can go there, hire somebody to be able to do it for you. You can even use Fiverr. I'm going to put the links down below to help you so that if you want to do that, it'll be easier for you to be able to hire someone to create your package for you. Now, when you have your packaging like this, the next thing that you are going to do is to take your package. Now, you go to your supplier and explain it to your supplier. Now, you've already decided, okay, which supplier am I going to order my product from? Now, you give them your packaging and then you say exactly the kind of things that you want them to put in your product. Maybe you now agree with them all the things that are going to be in your product. After they have done everything, I want you to first of all make sure that you take some samples. They are going to ship samples to you. You look at it and you make sure it is exactly what you want. After you have exactly what you want, you are going to now go to Amazon Seller Central. So you go and you search Amazon Seller Central. You are going to go ahead and come here and you will create an account on Amazon Seller Central. After you create your account, you will now have a page. You are going to list your product. When you list your product, Amazon is going to give you some information telling you exactly which warehouse your product is going to be shipped to. Now you are going to go ahead and make arrangement with your supplier. There are many different shipping companies that will be able to ship your product, and they will ship your product directly to the warehouse where Amazon wants your product to go. So now when your product gets to Amazon, you are going to go ahead and make sure you work on your listing. Now it's so easy to work on your listing. You just go again to ChatGPT and ask them to create for you a listing that is trending, a listing that is going to be good for your product. You put in some few things. You can go and look for other people's listing, copy it, and then ask ChatGPT to refine it to make sure it looks like that of your product, right? You can take from bestsellers. Now with AI, things are easier. So after that, you have arranged your listing. Your listing is going to have the total number of products that you have. And when people are buying your products, you can go ahead and reduce your price from the beginning so that you will get some sales. You run ads. When you have those sales, you have some reviews. Then you can now go back to your price. You now go to your normal price that you want to sell your product. And at that price now, when people are buying your product and then the listing is reducing, guess what? You now just go to your manufacturer. Your manufacturer is going to be able to manufacture the product again and then send it to Amazon. Now you've already designed, you've started a complete business. And when people are writing reviews, if there are any things that they are complaining about your product, you can go ahead and also talk with the manufacturer to tweak those things to make something better. And that is how you are going to build a business that will last forever. Now, you start on this Amazon platform. This is just your beginning because you are using their traffic. Now, you also make sure that you create your own website and you start listing your own product on your website so that with time, you will start driving traffic to your product. Another thing that you can do is that when you sell these things, you can give like a coupon, right? A coupon code that will lead people to your website. Let's say somebody buys one, you can say, buy the next one and get 50% off. So in order for that to happen, they are going to click a coupon and then it takes them into your own mailing list. So that when you are launching a second product, you already have people who have been interested in your first product, and then you are going to be able to email that product to them. Now, you can even decide to send them to your website, and that is how you start building your own ecosystem. So overcomers, hopefully everything is clear. If you have any question, you go ahead and put it down below in the description. So overcomers, I want you to go ahead and go to the description box down below and write that I'm going to overcome in this year 2026. So while you are there, go ahead and check the description, and then I'm going to put all the links I talked about down below, and just check the description. If you have any questions, send us an email and I'm going to get back to you. So I wish you all the best on your journey. Go ahead and click on this next video that is going to help you as you keep growing on your financial journey. I will see you in that video. Love you all so much.